here from Assateague, or they just
Well, it is kind of confusing. They live out here on Assateague. So this is Assateague Island. But we call them Chincoteague Ponies. Doesn't make much sense, but
But how are they?
she's got it. Down here, they have fences. They've always used more fences to help because we have a wildlife refuge here. So the government is trying to keep some of this area.
Oh, they're coming right into the water.
So the birds, some of them seem to be inseparable.
What do they typically sell for?
Well, there's kind of a real swing in the prices. Some of them are real popular. They get a lot more bids, right? So they'll get bidded up tens of thousands of dollars.
Popular just because they're known ponies?
Yeah, they come from known, like this one here has some misty foals. They come from the misty ones. So they'll go for like at least $7,000 at least. And at that point, when they start to get a little older, we'll find a rescue farm for them. There's always somebody that wants to adopt an old Chincoteague pony. Some of them go to farmers on the island here. You can see them in people's backyards, just kind of grazing. Some of them go off to far places like Texas or, horse country. Pony swims were from private cowboys or ranchers up north. They were sailing, rounding them up, corralling them, and selling them for profit early on, right? So, and you don't know how many folks were actually just raising livestock over here on the island. That was a popular practice. You didn't have to build these big fences. You didn't have to buy hay. You just kind of left them out in the field, and you had peace of mind that they were getting the food they needed. They would naturally breed and things. So. Had a way of just self-sustaining itself. And we still do it today. This is a younger group here. They're not really giving birth to any foals. The other two are absolutely best friends. They don't stop fighting. Come. Coming out for you. Yeah, as long as the stallion's okay with it. Now he's gonna chase away these youngins. You watch him, he'll come chase them.
Because that's like competition.
It's a bit of fun because he doesn't want them around. They're too young. He doesn't. They're posturing, and they know what's going on. They've been playing around. They're trying to see if it really is the balls. And a couple of these will try to test them a little bit and see what.
That's pretty cool watching them jump around on each other.
Sure.
He's your typical stallion, very territorial, very possessive of his harem. He's a good breeding horse. I mean,
How big is the stallion's territory typically? Like how many square miles?
this is his beach right here. He claims this beach.
Okay.
So you don't see many of the other younger stallions around. Sometimes they'll get a chance to walk along here when he kind of gets you daydreaming or something. When the tide shifts, maybe he goes off into the trees and you might see him graze along here, but they don't stay very long. Big outriggers, these boats, you might think of them as shrimp boats. They've actually been using them for the horseshoe drive program. It's a catch and release program. So they use these horseshoe